intros. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat on the way in. First person in, let me get a comment. I wanted to state the most obvious thing ever. And excuse me to all my brothers, I get it. I am going to sound like an R&B singer today. I am going to hit almost all the tropes, but let's just start it off. We care, black men care, even black men in the black manosphere, unfortunately, sometimes care about black women more than these other content creators do. There, I said it. Now, this is going to be heavy SBE, so for all of you anti-SBE brothers, I am sorry. You're going to either click off, go make a rage video about this, or listen in, choking on your own saliva. But yeah, so yeah, I went there. Yeah, Mr. Z did go there. We care about the women more than the women do. We are the real people that care. There is no black women empowerment without black men. Yeah, I said it. Right? Black men care about black women more than these other content creators do. And as one of those same women said before, y'all hate black men more than y'all love black women. Unfortunately, she didn't realize she was talking about herself. Or she did and she kept on talking anyway, which is very possible. But yes, black men, you do care about the black women more. And even caring about the black men and the black boys, you care about the black women more. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. And a lot of women don't want to own it. They don't want to accept it. Right? And where this is coming from is more and more information and data is coming out about, yeah, people may view black men as a threat, but also it's those same men that they want on their side when something goes wrong. I'm also reminded of a certain Crystalline Kerosene when she tried, and I brought this up before, when she tried to use the Veganator against black men, and the Veganator pretty much turned his back on her and actually stabbed her in the back. The first thing that she said is, where were the black men? She didn't say where were the men. Where were my male supporters? No, she was like, where are black men, right? I really want to stress this. I've said it before, and I really want to go into this because I really want to stress this for the future, for anyone that happens on my video in 5, in 10, in 15 years. If this video still is up, if my channel is still up. The algorithm, the incentives on the algorithm are encouraging your favorite swirler, divester, black women in luxury, black women level up, black men ain't ish content creators, is encouraging them to get the bag, to make more and more of this type of content. These people do not care about black women. They're not doing this for the betterment of black women. All that black women empowerment stuff is just that rhetoric. It's just that talking. It's just that venting. And what you see is every once in a while these women will slip up and they'll tell you that a lot of what they're doing is being fueled by money in Paris Milan, money and resentment in Real Talk with Yanni, resentment and money in Chrissy, and loneliness, right? Right, and waywardness. Resentment and money in Kim from Fort Harriet. Oh yeah, every once in a while they'll let you know. They'll slip up. They'll say something that lets you know, right? And for my handful of black women subscribers, I want you to know, yes, black men over here care about you, funny enough, as funny as it sounds, more than those black female content creators. As evidenced by their own words every once in a while. Right? When Paris Milan tell you how this is a capitalist society and how she's going to start switching it up right? And how she's created another channel, if she doesn't already have it, where she talks about other things like black women in luxury. That means Paris Milan sees that this black gender war, on this level at least, and how much money there is to be gained here, she sees that it's going to come to an end. And she's diversifying at best. And at worst, she's just going to make more money from you guys on another endeavor. But this was her seed money. Now, when you get to Real Talk with Yanni, she tells you straight up, when she was younger, that's when she needed the hug. When she was heavy set, that's when she needed the hug, right? She lets you know a lot of where she is now is some get back stuff. Chrissy lets you know much of what's animating her is some feeling of colorism enacted or against her when she was younger, right? So you're having more and more women tell you straight up they're not really for other black women. They threaten to kick people off their channel every 5 seconds. I was listening to Paris Milan live. She's beefing with another content creator again. Another one of those other kind of nameless black female content creators. And she told you, if you say one thing this way, I'm just gonna ban you, or my mods are just gonna ban you. They don't even engage in conversation with their own followers that sometimes are naysayers. Yeah, we're the real caretakers. And I'm also reminded of the white woman that told her daughter that and the white people that tell their children, hey, if something happens, if something goes down, we're not there, go find the biggest, blackest man. Train tracks, train tracks, train tracks, train tracks. Yeah, it's real like that. Yes, black men care about black women more than these black female content creators. Because even in caring about black boys, who still in majority are going to end up with black women, you're going to take care of black women. That goes without saying. A productive black man automatically takes care of black women. Let me go even more on the nose. A black man married to a white woman even take care of more black women than these black female content creators. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Let me ask y'all something. Who y'all think sound like they more for black people? Army Osei Frimpong, the funky academic who's married to a white woman, or Paris Milan? Who sound like they care about black women more? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Who sound like they care about black women more? Real Talk with Yanni, or once again Army Osei Frimpong? I could damn near put him against anybody. And Army's not saying this, I'm saying it. The funky academic is not saying it, I'm saying it. So don't direct any of that negative energy towards him. Huh? Y'all really want to have that conversation? You think these women really care about these other women, or they just getting the bag off of their subscribers' misery and feelings of loneliness and sadness and resentment? Because I'm just listening to a bunch of stuff last night, and it drove home to me something I've been saying, that Paris said, y'all hate black men more than y'all love black women. And empowering black men, you automatically empower black women. And empowering these black women, these black female content creators, you don't empower anything but their checkbook and some Louis Vuitton store or something like that. The Benz dealership. That's who you empower when you empower them. When y'all pay them, that's who you empower. Yeah, I said it. When you empower them, you empower MAC makeup. That's who you empower. Yeah, I said it. They have nothing for y'all over there. Nothing real, just a bunch of rage porn. Anger porn. Get back porn. And definitely some fear porn. Oh, they got that for you. Watch out for this black man. He was following a black girl around here and here and here. Oh, wait a minute. She was found okay. maybe some miscommunication. Oh yeah, Paris got a bunch of that. Making money off of your fear and your resentment and your anger and your feelings of loneliness, and got no answers for you but date up, marry up, stick the birdie at black men. And these content creators are so bold, they're telling you to open up your options, and then they still date black men. Shout out to Cynthia G and Paris Milan. Paris Milan beefing with a content creator right now and told y'all, I never said I was swirling or divest. No, not swirling. She didn't say swirling. Sorry. Let's not put words in her mouth. She said, I never said I was a divester. Huh. So she's trafficking on the rhetoric. She's getting real close to saying it, but she's right. She never did say she's a divester. So in the future, when y'all got nothing but dreams and aspirations of being with some rich white dude, you can't even blame Paris, because she never told you she was engaging in it. She just somewhat encouraged you to engage in it. And she did it in such a weird roundabout way. She never actually overtly said it. She's implied it and suggested it, but she never said it. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, we care about black women more than these content creators. Yeah, we do. You can hear it in the way they speak. That much of what they're doing is on some get back at black men stuff. Right? That clip that I played once, and I think FD might have played it, but I know I played it, right? Where you hear the grandma saying, yeah, I'm raising my granddaughter not to be around black men, not to date black men, and you know, I didn't get through to my daughters, but maybe I'll get my granddaughters. What that sound like? That sound like a black grandma that really care about her granddaughter? Or is she saying, it didn't work for me, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna salt the earth and make sure it don't work for no black man. Y'all ain't do for me, I'm gonna make sure y'all don't do for my cute dark-skinned black daughter. So she's admitting that her dark-skinned black daughter is cute, and she gonna make sure that no black man does for her. Okay. Because that sounds like a black grandma that really care about her black granddaughter. Yeah, we care about black women over here more. Yeah, we care about black, because like I said, if you empower the black boys, you automatically empower the black girls. Automatically. And when you empower the black girls, all you get is a bunch of, I don't know, representation on media, and that's it. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. What you get is a bunch of Harriet movies. Ooh, that's what you get. A bunch of empowerment music. That? Okay. A bunch of content creators being real verbose about how black men ain't ish. Being real polysyllabic of ending your sexuality because you shouldn't rely on black men. That's what you get. Feel good empowerment stuff with nothing behind it. So the calories without the nutrition. That's what you get. Right? Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. Right? I'm listening to the because I really sat down with what I've been saying, because that Paris Milan quote really hit home. Y'all hate black women more than y'all love black men, and she should have threw herself in there, because you do. And for Paris, I think it's even more insidious. I don't even think you really hate black men like that. I think you just about the money, and it makes you even worse. You're a white hyper capitalist man. You're a white man in black women form. I don't even think you. I think you're even worse because I don't think it's really about conviction for you. I think Chrissy, it's really about conviction with the colorism thing. She just got caught up in the money chase because she started making money off of talking this colorism stuff. And so now the colorism thing ain't really, and she said it herself, the colorism thing ain't making money like that. So now she moving, and like I said, these content creators keep on slipping up and telling y'all they making money off of y'all, off of making this stuff. Right? They slip up and tell y'all, this is a capitalist society. You're gonna mess up my money, Paris Milan. See, when I was putting out the content about colorism and all this stuff, y'all weren't supporting it like that. Chrissy, real Manny, hypergamy date up. If a man can't do this and if a man can't do that, once again, playing off of your feelings of fear because you 28 years old, college graduate, and $60,000 worth of student loan debt, and you don't got no relationship prospects. Oh, and you living at home with one of your siblings or your parents. That part too. Oh, you think Mr. Z don't know? Mr. Z know. Mr. Z knows. So they making money off of y'all and your sadness and your loneliness. And they're not really about your empowerment. They don't care about you, ladies. Then they start reaching to manifest. They play with it a little bit. You see that with Chrissy. She touched anything that pop up, she touched it a little bit. Any new phase of black women delusion, they play with it. Because it's about the bag. And I think this is gonna be a theme of mine, because as this person transitions, I'm the person that's like, y'all see, right? Y'all see what she doing, right? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay. Y'all see it? Because I don't want this person to run off with the bag, maybe make it on television one day, and no one knows where the seed money came from. Yes, Paris, I want everyone to remember her seed money came from making rage porn content for black women, not black women empowerment content. Not that she cares about black girls and women. Her seed money, for the most part, came from enraging black women, making money off of their loneliness and their sadness and their feelings of resentment and their fear of not being financially stable. So no, she does not care about black girls and women. That's the rhetoric. But what does the content really show? All those lives that she deletes afterwards or puts on Patreon afterwards, what do they really say about her? Huh? See, we live in a capitalist society, like Paris Milan said, so that means she can make money off of y'all however she want. Ain't no shame in her game. There's no shame in her game. I remind y'all all the time, yes, my channel pales in comparison to all of these content creators. But I'm still a content creator. And what you won't find here is a bunch of rage porn stuff. No, I'll talk about stuff on a macro level, right? I'll speak about stuff on a macro level, how it's going to affect black women in general, black men, right? The black community, whatever is left of it, right? How ignoring this thing or that thing is going to affect black men or black women or both, or you yourself as an individual, right? But all you hear over there is the rage porn content and the fear porn content, because those are signs of caring about black women, right? Signs of loving black women, right? Signs of wanting to see black women elevate and do better. Wait a minute, we've been trying it your way for at least 5 decades. At least 5 decades. Empower black women without black men. Huh? Let's empower black women devoid of black men. What do you have to show for that? BLM is a prime example. Over the span of a couple years, blew up, made all this money, and then now they're being dismantled because the agenda came out, because of mismanagement of money, because of a lack of black male leadership. I'm just saying. Right? Paris, Chrissy, Yanni, we've been doing what you talking about before y'all were even born. And all we got to show for it is a handful of black women in some notable positions, maybe, kind of, sort of. Ketanji is the most powerful one. As we can see with Kamala, they don't mess with Kamala like that. We all see it. We all know it. Oprah been sitting at how $3.5 billion, less than $5 billion for over what, a decade now, maybe. Right? So this is what caring for black women look like. Feel good stories, feel good movies mixed with some rage porn content. Fear porn content. The black man is your biggest threat and enemy content. Maybe we should abort black sons content. Shout out to Cynthia G. Right? But I'm still with the black man. Cynthia G. But I'm still with a black man. Paris Milan. But I still prefer black men. Real talk with Yanni. If there is no greater example than the fact that y'all they selling y'all on black men ain't ish, while still dealing with black men and admitting that they're primarily attracted to black men and they would pretty much rather be with a black man. Even Kim from For Harriet says when she fantasizes about being with someone, it's with a black man. While she tells you she ain't going to no protest for no black man, she ain't really mess with black men like that. But when she fantasizes about being with someone sexually, it's with a black man. Huh. But black men ain't it. Black men are the scammers. Y'all done made these black women rich off of selling y'all, even before it was called black women empowerment. Black women empowerment content. Y'all done made them rich. And they're about to run off with the bag on y'all, selling y'all they care about black women and they're only doing this for y'all own good. And many of y'all have been listening to these content creators for 3 and 4 and 5+ years, 6 years, right? And many of you are exactly where y'all were when y'all started listening to them. What, are they supposed to be therapeutic? Huh? Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. Listening to them is supposed to be therapeutic? If it is, then why isn't your life better? Ooh. Right? They say they care about black women. You see black men making strides. We say we care about black boys and black men, and you see the strides. You see more and more. We got to worry about what's going on with boys. What about men? Oh, what about black men, black boys, black men, black boys? Slowly but surely. You even got Richard Reeves calling out Kimberly Crenshaw. Low key sniping at her because he knows what it is. That's a white man of note. He knows what it. He's sniping at her because he know what intersectionality really is. Benign neglect of black boys and black men. He know it. He low key daring her to respond. She won't. And y'all talking about caring about black women. What evidence is there of that? What, a channel full of rage porn content? Huh? A channel full of colorist content? A channel full of sassy one-liners? That's your evidence of caring about black women? A channel full of black men ain't ish content? Okay. Right? Caring about black women. So, Kim from Poor Harriet says, I have the choice not to F with you. And yeah, I might be single sometimes or something like that. And yeah, I might feel lonely sometimes. Yeah, because that's the sign of caring about black women. Admitting that you're going to cut your nose to spite your face and you're going to feel the pain of that. Yeah. That's caring about black women, right? These content creators are admitting that they got nothing for black women. Except rage porn content. And how black men ain't ish content. And how you should date out content. And that's not really doing much. So yeah, I'm on my SBE thing today. I'm on my R&B kick today because it's, yeah, we care about you more than they do. They just talking. They are just talking. Paris Malone done put a foot in her mouth how many times? The Ukrainian men, look how they defending women. 2 days later, white people all in her comments telling her she don't know what she's talking about. There's that. Kim from For Harriet talking all that crap. You got sisters in her comment telling her, yeah, I've been single and I'm 37. What? That's you bragging that you okay with not being with no man? Wait, what? I'm celibate. I've been celibate for how many years? I haven't been in a relationship for how many years? These are examples of black women empowerment? This is an example of a black woman caring about black women? Brothers were all in my comments talking about how they okay. They've been single for how many years? They're perfectly okay. They haven't had sex in how many years? They're perfectly okay. I'm a human being. I'm a man. I know. No, you're not. No, you're not. So delusion and denial is empowering now, right? Encouraging and enabling a person to be delusional and in denial is empowering and showing how you care now, right? Okay. How many of us were talking about how a lot of these women are going to sleep at night, crying themselves to sleep at night, watching Lifetime movies and playing with their toy? How many of y'all are being honest about that? Hmm? Not the feel good stuff. Chrissy admitted that there's nothing, sometimes you want to be in fantasy. You want to, what? But y'all not in fantasy sometimes. Y'all are in fantasy all the time because the reality of life sucks, and then you refuse to deal with it, and then you find like let's look at your content creators. Okay, cool. Chrissy admitting to y'all that she playing with the what polyamory or polygyny, whatever the hell it is, right? Concepts, right? She said that her relationship life was trash. A few months ago, it could have changed. Paris Malone is engaged to a black man after selling y'all black men ain't ish content for how many years now? Okay. Real talking with Yanni, she keep her relationship situation hush hush. We don't know if she's in a relationship. If she not, she dating. If she's having sex, whatever is going on. But from my understanding, she's celibate as hell for a while. Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Sells y'all on the man gotta be hypergamous, pay for all of the bills. The numbers don't add up. Even if you include white and non-black men in it, the numbers just don't add up. Okay, cool. All right. Kim for Harriet had a situation with her dude. Then she made a video telling you she at least she may not have a lot of options, but she got the options not to mess with you. This is a well-spoken, educated black woman with connections. Okay, cool. Yeah, it ain't looking good. Celibate, engaging in polygamy or polygyny or whatever, polyandry, whatever it is, right? Other one telling you she's prepared to be lonely and single indefinitely. Maybe she'll engage in some, you know, adult activities, but other than that, oh, and almost all of them are telling you, yeah, they okay with on kids. At least, well, let me don't say almost all. At least half of them are telling you, yeah, I'm not having children. Yeah, because that's empowering, right? Because that shows that they care about black women, right? Hmm. Because that shows advocating for aborting black sons show that they care about black women, right? Yeah, because you safer around white racist people than you are black men, and they truly believe it. Some of them truly believe that. They're not joking. Now, when the white dude pistol whips them at night or spits in their face, even though they're at work and they're speaking to him, "Hey, sir, you got to move it." Oh, these are real stories. Where are the black men? Where are the black men when you invite the white guy on your stream to insult black men and then it backfires on you? Where are the black men? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you care about black women so much, you don't actually see what the problem is. Black women have been allowed to be successful, devoid of their men, for at least 5 decades. And your average college educated black woman is at least $20,000 in student loan debt. God damn, Mr. Z. Hmm. Net worth of $5 and no black women. I am not throwing that in your face. I'm saying 50 years of empowerment and we care about black women has bought us what exactly? A handful of notable black women and a handful of black women they tell y'all to live vicariously through, and what else now? Yeah. Because they really care about black women, so they tell you, right? They told y'all they really care about black women, and they're showing that by what? Chrissy really care about black women. That's why her content that was primarily about colorism now is about to be about black women and living it up and leveling up and marrying up and black women in luxury type stuff. Yeah. Because when Chrissy and Juicy were going back and forth, Chrissy tried to make Juicy seem like a weirdo who's in her books too much. Feelings over facts much? F your facts much? Because that's a person that really care about black women. You beef it with another black woman, you make sly remarks about how she's light skinned. You ain't really say it, but you said it. And then you pretty much say that she a book nerd and she don't really know what she's talking about. Because that's the sound of a black woman that really cares about black women, right? Do they really care about black women or do they care about their paycheck from YouTube? Ooh, goddamn, Mr. Z. They're telling you they're about to run away with the bag. They're telling you they're about to run off with the bag. They're telling you they're about to switch up their content. They got caught with they false call. Paris Milan had to false call how many times? Real talk with Yanni. Yanni lost all that weight. Yanni's not an unattractive woman. And from our understanding, she ain't really dealing with nobody right now. Now that's subject to change. I might be off by a little bit. She might be talking to someone now. But yeah. Detroit says, did she interview Michelle Obama? I think that was Julesy. I think. Or was that Kim from For Hair? No, I think it was Julesy that interviewed Michelle Obama. I think. I might be wrong. It was one of them. It definitely wasn't Chrissy. Chrissy doesn't show her face. And it wasn't Paris Milan. They wouldn't. She's too toxic. Yeah, they ain't gonna get that close. They bold, but they ain't that bold. Right. They're bold, but they're not that bold. Right? And there's so many other examples that I can't really remember right now. Yeah. Mr. Z, are you hot sauce? Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. Definitely like on your way in. Good morning, Sister George. Good morning. Right? But no, Sister George, I'm just saying that we over here in the black manosphere, 90% certain I am on this, that we care about black women more than those black female content creators over there on the other side talking crap about black men all day. Right? I'm almost willing to bet. No, I'm willing to bet money. I'm almost willing to bet my life that I care about black women more than those female content creators. Right? And if you empower black men, you automatically empower black women. There's that part too. We done the whole empowering black women devoid of black men. We did the whole benign neglect within the black community thing for at least 50 years now. And yeah, results are in. Horrible. Results are in. Yeah, we got a handful of black women to live vicariously through and not much else. Results are in. Yeah, nothing. College educated black women on average in $20,000 in student loan debt. Or $20,000 in debt. My apologies. Yeah, nope. Because these content creators think they knew with the whole "we care about black women" rhetoric. You're not new. Saying this on the internet might be a little new, but the ideology is. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. Yeah, we care about black women more. We still say black people. Mr. Z still says black people. You even hear brothers mock, even the brothers that say mock the community, still slip up and say community. Most black men here still want black women, still want black American women on top of that. And like the vast majority, most. Right? The vast majority, most black men still want black women, black American women. How many times I've been on Charles' panel and we're drooling over name the black celebrity. I'm not gonna mention her right now, Ostefco, but we giving these sisters status, and there's other people that's like, y'all are crazy. Y'all on drugs. Y'all on drugs. Y'all on drugs. These same people telling you how they can't get black men, or black men won't take them seriously, or how they on a hiatus on dating, and brothers out here giving them a whole 7. And not joking, and not trying to be funny, and not trying to be, insulting, backhanded compliments. No. Right? And yet these people talking about they care about black women. Stop it. No, you hate black men more than you love black women. And you use your channel to enrage black women to make money off of their feelings of loneliness and sadness and resentment about who didn't want them when they were in middle school, or who didn't find them attractive when they were in middle school, or who picked their cute light-skinned friend over them when they were in high school, or who drove their car and brought it back with no gas when they were in college. That's what y'all make money off of. Y'all do not care about black women. Y'all don't. But a black boy didn't even do to you, really probably ignored you, or probably didn't even realize. As a matter of fact, some of y'all have said it. I'm not even putting words in your mouth. Some of you have said it. Right? Black men, y'all are not even paying attention about how the environment is people that's most affected by the downturn, women, black women. And that's not even something to insult black women about. Let me ask y'all something. All of these black women that's about it, yeah, there was some jokes in there. Yeah, the 3-wing special, whatever. But we were actually having a conversation. What are we gonna do? These black women are about to be destitute. Okay, which one of y'all gonna take them on and their kids? Were y'all even talking about it over there? Huh? Or y'all too busy saying, oh, you see these articles coming out, black men cost the country $50 billion. So, black men are over here having a good faith conversation, some jokes, but a good faith conversation about what we're going to do with all these black women that's about to be damn near homeless. And the black women aren't even talking about it. Interesting. Because y'all care about black women, right? Y'all care about black women. That's why when these articles come out like that, y'all ignore them. Now, when the article come out about how black men are costing the country $50 billion, y'all all over it to make fun of black men and mock them. Put out the article and say, oh, crap, we might be screwing. Because that's a sign of not caring about black women, excuse me. Actually having a conversation about what we're going to do with all of these black women. Right? Absolute foolishness. Right? So we're going to continue to see this. These people claiming they care about black women, not really showing much evidence of it. What organizations have they started? All they do is give you the same self-help, neoliberal BS crap. Go try to date out or marry out, right? Go try to um climb up the ladder, hypergamy this, hypergamy that, level up this, and a bunch of live vicariously through these handful of women with some stuff and not black women in luxury stuff. That's what that is. That's all that is. And Kim from Fort Harriet was right about that one thing. She was right about that one thing. How is it that black women are on the socioeconomic bottom, but yet y'all getting a bunch of this black women in luxury stuff? She was right about that. Women troll. Dun, da, da, da. Right? The troll says it sounds like we're jealous of black women. Yeah, we're jealous of black women. That's why I just dedicated how many minutes to speaking about how black men care about black women more than these black female content creators do. Because that's the sound of a man that's jealous of black women. A man that's wondering why black women like you are listening to the insane crazies over there that don't really got nothing for y'all except feel good content, rage porn content, fear content. Of a man who's jealous of black women. Yeah, jealousy, you say. Jealous. Hmm. For you and helping you to practice benign neglect. And maybe not you, ma'am. I'm pretty sure you're not 50, but maybe you are. And allowing you to play benign neglect with your own sons and boys and men. Like I said before, average college educated black woman, $20,000 in student loan debt. Black women's wealth, $5. Because you can't escape your blackness by running from black men. God damn, did I just say that? I said it and I'm right. You tried, ma'am. Maybe not you, ma'am, but black women tried. They tried it. They failed. Let's empower. It failed, ma'am. It failed. I'm supposed to be jealous of that? Okay. Demetrius says most of the ladies who act like you know asses and press. You talk about that over there where you come from. PK says on occasion I give female advice. They talk about that where you from. It says on occasion I give female advice. They talk about that where you from. About black men more than black men. Huh? Which one of them got it in them? I put money, I've done more for black women that I'm not having sex with and I'm not intimate with than they've done for black men. I sit randoms. Right? You think they really care about black women over there? What do they got for y'all over there except rage porn content? Black men ain't ish content. I've said this like at least a dozen times on this stream because there is no answer. I could say it another dozen times. Right? Okay, my apologies, y'all. Y'all said I lag so hard. Let me see if I move. Y'all let me know when y'all can hear me. Let's get back. Let's see if we can get back. All right, y'all. What we looking like now? Maybe. Let me get a comment in the comment section if y'all can hear me. Detroit said revenge. Okay, it's good now. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. So let me say that again. Let me start because I really want to stress this. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Which one of those women over there has the ovaries to tell you they care more about black boys and black men than black men do? Because I have the testicular fortitude to say that I care about girls and women more than those content creators over there do. And I put money that I'm not the only black man in the black manosphere that care more about black women and black girls than those black female content creators over there do. And by the way, if you empower the boys and the men, you automatically empower the girls and the women. Because the vast majority of these men are going to be with black women. Don't let the swirlers and the divestors fool you with their rhetoric. They're leaving for all the white women. Their preference to Latinas, that's their preference. Are there some brothers that's their preference? Yeah. Most, no. Not even a large minority. Yeah, you heard it here first. Right? DA says, I don't think both of your sector care about black women, to be honest. They are a lot worse because they only. I will say this. We've done the benign neglect of black boys and black men. We've done the let's elevate black women without black boys and black men. We've done the black women are the backbones of the black community. We raise our daughters and we love our sons. We've done that. What that receipt look like? Hmm? Let's pull a Jason Black. What that invoice look like? What Jason said? I don't have receipts. I have invoices. Right? Demetrius said, Z, how have we both come to the same conclusion? I've told this to Yanni, Themis, Chrissy, Sinji. When you help the boys, you inadvertently help the girls. They've done the whole help the women without help the women and you inadvertently help the boys. And they've even tried it a little bit in white society. And how has that been working? I agree with you, Demetrius. How has that been working? We'll elevate the mothers because the mothers raise the son and the daughters, and whatever happens to the father happens to him. If he's in the house, he's in the house. If he's not in the house, he's not in the house. If he's involved, he's involved. If he's not involved, he's not involved. But we'll elevate the mothers, but not neglect the fathers. And when those boys become men, but not neglect them too. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. If he dies, he dies. Right? And that's gone swell, hasn't it? Ooh, nope, not at all. Right? Because that's gone swell. 2 times more degrees on the women than the men in the black community. How that marriage rate looking? Oh, god damn it. Whew. All right, fine. We ain't gonna even judge off of marriage. How that wealth looking for? Oh god, ooh, can't bring that up either. All right, all right, all right. So we can't talk about the wealth. We can't talk about the marriages. Quality of life. Oop, yep, yep. God, oop, nope, can't do that either. Jeez, all right. Um. Savings rate. Oh, yep, yep, nope, nope, nope. Shit, nope, nope. Can't do that one either. So how is this exactly working with the women having these academic accomplishments, but they don't got no man, so that really don't mean nothing whether they have kids or not, right? How is this working, ladies? By the way, thank you, whoever you are, Miss Troll Lady, right? Because I knew y'all be listening in. You just made yourself known, but you're not the only one that be listening in. You're not the only one, ma'am. Right? What was her name? Awoken sounds super sleep to me. PK said, answer, it's not. It's not working. Not. Because they're so, you know what it is? It's, well, we can't empower you because you're going to go marry a white woman or a Latina. Y'all so hyper focused on the situation y'all end up in. Right? Because all you care about is what these celebrity black men are doing with their penis. And let's be honest, you don't even care what they're doing with their penis. You care about their money and their status validating women that look like you. And excuse my background, dude with a weed eater is passing by. Right? Y'all only want the rich black dude to validate you, and you want the rich white dude to validate you, and the rich Latino dude, and the rich Asian dude. That's why y'all are so hyper focused with what these black celebrity men do with their penis and who they're having sex with and who they're on the red carpet with. Yeah, but you care about black women though, right? Do you? Right? You care about black women, right? You care about black women. That's why y'all made Derek Jackson a huge, well, not huge, but a somewhat notable YouTube um, commentator, whatever he was doing or is doing. Because you care about black women, so you empower the black men that tell you what you want to hear. Hmm. Okay. Y'all care about black women. That's why y'all got Themis all in y'all conversation, right? Because y'all care about black women. So y'all got the gay black dude even taking snipes at black men, black straight men, excuse me. Because y'all care about black women. All right. Black women, right? Okay, yeah. Thank you for the super sticker, Oliver. Y'all care about black women. Yeah. How many gay black dudes are gonna come out and say it's not that y'all really care about black girls? And no, that's not what they say. Let's be honest. How many gay black dudes are gonna come out and say y'all be using them as a rhetorical weapon against straight black men? Huh? Because whenever y'all fall out with the gay black dudes, they start spilling all the info. Let me use y'all rhetoric. Spilling all the tea. Right? So I'm about to come to a close. I just wanted to say that was heavy on me this morning. I said I'm going all the way SBE, sound like a whole R&B singer. Y'all, it and who can? Some of these people have YouTube careers spanning a decade, and they don't really have any real evidence of them really caring about black women, black men more than you love black women. How many of these people would still make content? Most of them really wouldn't. They would fall off. They would make content here and there sparingly. They would definitely switch their content up. If tomorrow there was no money to be made off of black men ain't ish content, they would switch that up. Right? DA says folks should stop looking to the celebs. They don't reflect normal people. I don't know. I don't know. I know you meant to say. I don't know why. I don't know why they care about celebrities so much. Do you really want to get into that? Because people don't got no money, and the neoliberal order says that dictates that you live vicariously through the people that have money or that look like you or that we are told are supposed to represent us. So people are hyper invested and focused on what these celebrities are doing with their sex organs and what they're doing with their money. Right? And so when Diddy is chasing after J-Lo, black women are super resentful about that. And so when Kim Porter passes away, they throw in his face that he was chasing after J-Lo over a decade ago. It's almost as if they were Kim Porter because they're so hyper focused on what Diddy was doing with his penis over a decade ago. I ain't even mentioned Cassie yet, but that's a different conversation. Right? So you ain't gonna get at the rich elite white men that's really screwing over everyone. But you do got something to say about what Diddy is doing with his penis. Or what Jay-Z is doing with his penis. Or Dr. Dre. Or Usher. Or name them. Right? Right? So the reason why these people care about what celebrities are doing is because they don't got the gumption to actually talk about what's real and what's actually going on in this country financially and politically and socially. So they hyper focus on celebrities because they live vicariously through their celebrities. That's why it's a super celebration when Gabby Sidibe gets married to a white dude, right? Or when Serena's husband does what he's supposed to do and defends her on social media because Drake is still salty. Really making some of my light-skinned brothers look bad, but that's a different conversation, right? So that's why we're celebrating because the white guy did what he was supposed to do in defending his wife. But because we're living vicariously through celebrities, and some sisters are really do look like Serena, they take that shit overboard. Yeah. Gynocracy. Big Kev says gynocracy leads to codependency or self-hatred. Facts. Facts. Right? Alan Strange says they pressed about a 17-year-old. They pressed a 17-year-old about his white prom date. These hoes are weird. You had 40-something-year-old women pressed about who Bronny James was going to prom with. A 17-year-old who grew up with money and around a bunch of white folks. I'm not saying he wasn't around black folks, but around a bunch of white folks. Okay. You had 30, 40-something-year-olds pressed about who Bronny James was bringing to prom. Pressed about who Ricky Smiley's son found attractive. Oh, God, y'all thought I forgot. Huh? Right? Now, mind you, any other day, she just would have been some racially ambiguous. Y'all forgot about Gabby. Mm-hmm. Y'all care about. Let me hurry up. Oh, I'll just end it right there. If you care about black women, then Gail wouldn't be able to press Lisa Leslie. Right? Hopefully you guys can hear that. I'll pause right here. I don't know what's going on. I think the YouTube guys are getting at me. So my connection's horrible. I don't know. Okay, you guys. Oliver the Grace is suspicious for real. All right. Oliver the Grace is suspicious for real. All right, everyone. I will pause right here. You know, I could have went on for a little bit longer. Pause right here. You know, I could have went on for a little bit longer. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Black men care about black women more. That's what I'll say. By evidence. All right, everyone. I will end it out here. Like I said, love, peace, and chicken grease. Yes, I SBE today, heavy, and I'm okay with that. All right, y'all. Mr. Z out.